It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. The 0-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time. And so stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
The second baseman.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Popped him up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Soft liner to the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. High and deep to right center. Back goes Puig to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The count now at 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And it's fouled away. From the stretch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. The 1-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1 to him now. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up to Gordon for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This one's down to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Rodriguez has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway, after seeing a lively fastball in the pitch.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 201 in his career. And with it, the Mariners move out in front 3-2.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
In now, Austin Nola. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2. Ball 2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that's out number 1.
Batting it, the shortstop.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Cesar Izturis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. One and 2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The bouncer to the left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Striding in, Jake Fraley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Gordon is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 50.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. The 0-1 on its way. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled off. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to Martinez.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon.
The second baseman.
Hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the M's a 4-2 lead.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that is off the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 1-0. And this is popped up near second base. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. We played 3. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 2. Moreland, originally from Mississippi. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. One and two.
The count is 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. And it's fouled away.
Kevin Pillar.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Sanchez sets his sights. The 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now that.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Slapped hard the opposite way. Fraley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jake Fraley. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And there's 1 down now. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. This is back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
2-0 now. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
3-2, full count. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Williams 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And this will be fouled away.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now in the box, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses for ball 1. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact. Now this is on the ground to 2nd. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at 2nd base, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Mariners lead it 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Number 66.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 3-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. Kyle Seager will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Austin Nova, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Standing in, Cesar Izturis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi coming up. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 8.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now back, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Dee Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. On the year, Gordon is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's 7-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a cold strike 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard down the line. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. And Josh Taylor will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 72, Josh.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Dylan Moore.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman, Dylan.
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Runners on first with 1 down. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 66.
Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. In the air now, out to right field. Puig's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts the...
One out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 0-2 once more. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Digging in now, Austin Nola. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To short. Glove by Bogaerts. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Izturis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Leading off.
Dom Thompson-Williams is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Your attention, please. This change. For the Mariners. Now playing center field. Number 27.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering on its way.
Carl Edwards Jr.
0-1, no strikes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Edwards, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pilar rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers.
Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and the course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Second baseman Justin.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
A man at third with 1 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So no one on now after the sac fly. And striding forward, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. One ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is offered at but missed.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy in the mound.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Seattle took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Anibal Sanchez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Carl Edwards Jr. closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.